welcome to episode 92 of the Army ThinkTank podcast. I am Jam.
Jess.
And how are we doing this week?
I'm pretty tired.
Same.
The last 2 weeks, my schedule has shifted. So if they're shooting days, then we're working at night. If they're shooting at night, then we're working days. So we switched halfway through last week, working nights and then working on days.
Okay.
And then we switched again to a hybrid of the two of them.
Oh god.
So it's an in-between. So I was going in at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a hybrid in between day and night.
Ugh.
The triple switch was
that's sucky.
It was a lot. It was
that is sucky.
Yeah. It was a lot. I
recovered from COVID.
Yay.
I still have some mild congestion, but it's also because the temperature is varying a lot right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, even in Quebec, it's been pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's snowing here. We had a blizzard on Tuesday. It was kind of funny because we were heading home at I think it was 2 a.m. or something like that, and it was just whiteout conditions. You couldn't see anything. It was snowing that much. Yeah.
But yeah, yesterday it went down to 4 degrees. And today, right now it's 14. So it's
oh my god, that's shorts and t-shirt weather in Calgary.
I know, but it's also just because I am recovering.
Yeah, from COVID. Yeah.
And my blood sugar was just you know what, fuck you. So it just makes me more at risk of catching a cold and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
that's fair enough.
My voice sometimes will cut out. But I'm doing a lot better. And I'm just tired because we had I had to go socialize yesterday. It was nice, but I still had to go socialize.
I understand.
So, but otherwise, my mom actually booked her tickets. It's confirmed. She's coming in March.
That's so exciting.
I'm very excited. I think not yesterday, the day before, I woke up to a screenshot of her plane tickets, and
nice.
I was hell yeah!
Yay!
And so those are the big moves right now.
Yeah, it's
very call it that.
Yeah, it's boring. I just work and then that's it.
It is what it is. I'm still not working. I wish I was, but whatever. Oh, I got my flu shot. Got an MRI done.
Oh shit, I have to get my flu shot. Good reminder.
Did you have time to see the music they gave me during my MRI?
Yeah, I did.
So I go in, it's my appointment was at 7 p.m. I got in half an hour early.
Oh, that's not bad.
When you're the last people of the day and they're fairly in advance, I think they just being able to get them done so they can leave.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I was that's fine with me. I've somehow been there,
Go right ahead.
And so I go in, I lay down, they put the things on me, whatever. And they're what music do you want to listen to? And so I'm K-pop. They're oh, do you want new stuff or old stuff? I was BTS. And then they asked me oh, what does BTS stand for? Blah blah blah. And so I'm cool. I'm not being judged. That's
I can talk about this for hours.
Yeah.
How long you got?
And so they put the headphones on me. And then go into the other room, obviously, put me in the machine, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go through it because I made a playlist. This was torture, okay? Because, you think, they're oh, we'll try and give her something that she would not want to move. Because you're not supposed to move, at all.
Yeah.
For, half an hour.
Yeah.
It started with left and right. Went into bad decisions. Yet to Come was fine.
Yeah, Yet to Come was fine.
Because it's more of a ballad.
Yep.
And then, in succession, you got Dynamite, Run BTS, Butter, My Universe, and Boy With Love.
Oh my god. That's really funny.
I don't know how I didn't fail this MRI.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how you not moved to that. You should have just like given them one of my playlists, because honestly, like, just pick one of the sad ones and you're fine.
And so I was just like in there singing in my head, trying
not to move.
It's like the new challenge, you know, the try not to move because you're an MRI machine challenge. And so I was just there, and then it ended like maybe like 3/4 into Boy with Love. I was like, damn, the party is over. And so as soon as I went back into the changing room, I was like, I need to make a playlist because I'm gonna forget. And so that's what I did.
Nice.
And so now I have Janelle's MRI playlist. Spotify. If you're interested, I can share the link to it. It was rough.
That's really funny.
Least, but
that's
at
really
least
funny.
like I got through. I'm still waiting for my results.
Right.
But yeah.
You got through it. That's all that matters.
Good thing I didn't say like TXT, because that would have been
way harder.
That would have been like really hard.
And that would have been really hard.
Can you imagine I say New Jeans and it's just like the 4 songs on repeat, and I'm just here like, oh, fuck.
I can't move.
You cannot like not dance the Hype Boy.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
It's like impossible.
Yeah, it's really funny.
But anyway, I mean, it's a lot of like Jin news this week.
Yes.
Because obviously with like the release of the Astronaut and everything, he's still like doing his promotions before heading into the army. Also, do not mind Wednesday barking in the background. It happens. But yeah, like first things first, we got the 10 things you can't live without for Jin with GQ.
Yes.
And why is he such a mood?
I know. Oh my god. I was laughing like the whole time, because it's simultaneously like obviously all stuff that we like recognize as these like top 10 things. Mm-hmm. Those flip-flops especially, boy, he's worn those so many times.
And the PJs.
I love those PJs so much. I love mine. I'm so glad I have them. I love them so much.
The keyboard killed me.
The keyboard, I was laughing so hard because
it was just like, we are the gamers, and so Jen representing us, the gamers, was really nice.
It's just perfect. It's literally perfect.
But like the first minute of that video was just him roasting his members, especially Hobie.
It was like simultaneously like, they're like my family, blah 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 blah. But John Ho Sup, let me just talk about him for a second.
Hobie cannot play games.
Just roasting him. I was like, oh my god,
like uncalled for, but also
I mean, facts. Like, I want to say facts on that one, but like,
it is very true that like Hobie is the least like,
he's the least
like gamey person.
Yeah, like anytime that they're gaming, he's not interested in it, which is like
I think like like Junie and Hobie are like the two that will like, if they get invited to play games, they'll most likely decline.
Yeah.
But like Yoongi, Jin, and the Magnes, like they'll be gaming.
Oh, all the time.
They'll be gaming.
Yeah. Especially, I think Jin and Tae are probably the most gamers out of the 7 of them.
Yeah, Jin, Tae, and JK probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 3 are like the main gamers.
They game all the time.
Yeah, I mean JK, like whenever he was asked like if you weren't an idol, what you would do is like a pro gamer. So I guess it kind of makes sense.
It kind of makes sense, yeah.
But that interview was like really funny.
It was so funny.
Like, I mean, Jin's promotion in general have been like hilarious.
It's been totally, it's been like totally Jin. Like all of the things that he's like chosen to do for his promotion is absolutely Jin, because like the next thing he was on promoting wise was Running Man, which is like,
I've seen some of the clips from that.
Running Man, listen, it's a funny show because it's basically like a bunch of games, like physical games and an interview at the same time. Like that's their whole,
I mean, if you saw the
thing.
whole like Hive game caterers.
Yes, it's basically that. Yeah. And he's like so funny on it. He like roasted June at one point, and I was like,
I know, he's like
dying.
I don't like RM. Why is he so smart?
I don't like it.
And the whole like part where they had to speak in English.
Oh my god, stop it. I was laughing so
It's like,
hard.
you Instagram?
Instagram?
You Instagram?
Question mark?
No Instagram?
No Instagram?
You, me. Sorry.
Worldwide handsome.
That's the this moment that, you know, Jin was thinking, where is Judy when I need him?
Where is Nam June? I need him. Like, I don't like him, but like I need him. Honestly, that gives me like sibling energy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't like your sibling all of the time, but you love them all of the time.
My brother was literally roasting me all this morning.
Yeah, I know. Same.
I like they call. I had just woken up, got out of the shower, like him and our mutual friend, and I was like, "Oh hi, blah blah blah. Why are you being like this?" And he's like, "I didn't ask you to come here." I was like, "Jesus Christ, someone didn't sleep well. Go leave."
My brother just like walked in my room. He's like, lazy. I like shuffled. I'm doing my laundry. I'm taking out the garbage and stuff. And I was like, dude, it's like 10 in the morning. Like, I haven't had coffee yet. Leave me alone.
Like, chill out.
JK, I love him very much.
But I was just like, Emery, why are you being so savage this morning? What the fuck did I do to you? I come into the Discord call, I asked you how you are because you were sick all last week, and you're like, I'm not sick anymore. I was like, how am I supposed to know that? You didn't tell me. They
just assume that we assume that they know what they're talking about.
We don't live together anymore. How am I supposed to know if you don't tell me?
I can't read your mind. Like, I'm not inside your brain.
I was just like, it's already bad enough that he was accusing me from making him sick, and I'm like, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
A Discord call will not make you sick.
That's not how that works at all.
But anyway.
We also got sibling energy, you know. We also got the lyric video for the Astronaut. So I watched it.
I did not have time / did not take time. I've been busy.
Sorry.
But tell me how it is.
It's the song is really good. But honestly, okay, so the background is very, the only word that came to my mind was liquid looking. Like it's
liquid?
very, yeah, it's very like fluid.
Let me pull this shit up.
Yeah. Just
I'm not gonna listen to it, just look at it.
Just look at the visuals because it's liquid. Like
yeah.
Right? Like it's very liquidy and like very like spacey, liquidy. That's like how I described it. Yeah. It's very simple, but
I like it. I mean, it's also like very Jin, being like, it's kind of like gem-y, kind of like crystal.
Yeah. It really reminds me of
it's very Jin.
Yeah, it does remind me of his room in when they did the concepts for V.
Yes. And it just also reminds me of his mics, like over the
years. Yeah. And also kind of reminds me of the Epiphany stage from Love Yourself tour. In some parts it's very like reminiscent of that
and
stage.
Obviously you have the whole like space theme, which has been like around BTS and Jin for like forever. So
yeah, I like it though. Yeah, I like it. It's like very different from
that's what I was gonna say. It's very different from like other like lyric video that we like official lyric video that we've had. Yeah.
It's very different, but I feel like, you know, with like most of the lyric videos, I feel like they're all very unique to the song, but also whoever is the one who's like in charge of doing that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's very heavily influenced by whoever is the main person of it.
Like the person like singing on it or yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure. We also got the astronaut jacket shoot sketch, so all of the behind the scene photos that are inside the album. Oh my god, he's so attractive, and for what? Like, and for what?
He's worldwide handsome. What did you expect?
Oh my god, the photos with his like stars like on his face.
I know. What the hell? What is this for?
I'm starting to get warm. Like I can't. Like it's so good.
I'm just kidding, warm.
I'm getting a little toasty up in here. You know, it's getting really hot and I can't right now.
Oh,
I literally can't. No, it's really good. Again, like we've said so many times, like I love seeing the behind the scenes of stuff because it really shows how dedicated they are to the concepts and how much influence they have over these concepts. Like it's funny to me how some people are like, well, they don't have any influence over like the look of the album or like the looks that they're doing or the concepts of each of the albums.
Like, let me give you a side eye real quick.
I'm like, do you not watch any of the behind the scenes? Like, what's going on here?
What is this?
Hello?
Excuse me?
So anyway, I like that they definitely like produce these little mini in-depth views into what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah,
so
I'm just like hello
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 hello and we also got a huge Hyung line Instagram
oh my
bomb.
god.
So we'll start with Jin first since we've been talking about him a lot. He posted a shit ton of behind the scenes photos of the Astronaut music video. Like just so freaking many. Like what he's so
Excuse me? Why?
The last photo though, can we just talk about like him like walking away? Like I'm gonna cry.
It's like my god.
Like 8 different posts with like
sorry
2 photos each. So 16 photos we got from Jin this morning.
Just fucking choke, dude.
Like I'm just like, what is going on here?
It's like I just fucking choked.
Like oh god.
I love the photo of him pointing at Chris Martin.
It's so cute. I freaking love their relationship. And the fact that like he dedicated some of the background photos to Coldplay.
Yeah.
Like with having the concert playing and like all the posters, and obviously like My Universe was featured in the background of the music video. So it's very sweet and cute, and I just really love their relationship with each other. Coldplay is like a really good role model for them in a lot of ways, because they've first of all been here for like ever. They have been doing music since,
and I mean, just a message they've
forever.
been sending like forever as well.
Yeah. Well, and it's a showcase and a testament to like one, how long they've been a band and they've stuck together through like everything. And they're still like on the top of their game. Like they're not going away anytime soon. And I think
they have like very consistent, like a very good consistency over the years.
Yeah. And I think that like, I don't know, it kind of like, to me, it feels like they're reassuring BTS that everything's going to be okay. Like, even if you take a break and even if you like go away for a little while, you're going to come back and it's going to be like just as good as it was before, if not better. So I'm really glad that they have that like solidarity with Coldplay to be like, it's going to be okay. Like, I promise.
It's fine, I promise.
Like, if you guys saw the concert, like the Coldplay's concert, even just like the freaking photos, like they had 5 shows in South America and all of them were packed to the brim.
Yeah.
So if that's not a testament to like Coldplay, I don't know what is. Like, even my dad was like, holy hell.
Yeah.
There's so many people. And I'm like, yeah, it's Coldplay. That's why.
Honestly, it's Coldplay, it's kind of like one of those bands where you're like, who doesn't know? At least one Coldplay
At least one song, yeah, of Coldplay's, for sure. For sure. We also got, okay, so J-Hope. Sir. Sir. You can't post a photo like this and expect me to be okay. Like, I don't understand what we're doing here, sir. Sir? Are you there?
He's a lot like JK, where he's gonna like post something and just like fucking run away.
That's yeah. He posted those like really sexy photos, and now I'm not okay. So I don't know how you're gonna rectify that, Hobie, but I hope you do it soon.
You're not. He's not. You know he's not.
I know. It's
like, you know he's not.
I just can't. It just hurts.
And then we got a lot of like RM museum photos as well.
Yes. So very Junie to post like a bunch of photos. His selfie is also just like so cute. I also saw, so one of the posts has a K-ARMY writing on it. Let me just find the
someone like gave him a note.
Yeah, let me find the translation. Because it was really like so cute. Oh, here it is. Okay. So the note says, I'm really a big fan. I can't write all my words because I'm nervous, but thank you for making music and writing good lyrics. Heart.
That's so nice.
Like
an actual and very true.
Like, it just makes me want to cry.
It's like same.
Like, thank you, K-ARMY, for like doing that, because like same. He's, oh god. I also feel like his album is like gonna be coming soon, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But let's finish off with the one and only Min Yoongi. Because that photo with his hair, oh my.
Did you see how fast I changed my Twitter profile picture?
I did last night. He posted this last night, and like
within 5 minutes my photo was changed.
Yeah, it was changed. It was so freaking funny. Like, all the photos he's been posting recently with like this hairstyle, I legit have had feelings. Romantic feelings.
Welcome to my world.
All the feelings. Like, I love his long hair so much.
It's like people are like, some people like don't understand like why Yoongi has such like dark, like diehard like ARMY fans that are like he's their bias. That's why. That's one of the reasons.
Why.
That's one of the reasons.
That's why.
Because like it's so effortless. Like, he's just like posting it, the upside down smiley face, and then just like
he knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I'm just like, how am I supposed to breathe on a daily basis?
I just love how like nonchalant he is about all of it.
It drives me insane. Like, it literally drives me up the wall into like a different dimension. That's how like crazy he makes me. Like,
literally, Kat and I in the group chat last night were screaming to each other
for help. And I honestly, I don't think that anybody can or will, because we're all just.
I literally posted it like on my story on Instagram, asking for someone to plan my funeral. If you haven't seen it. And then I had like the Lenny and like JCJ being like, same girl, same. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot.
I was trying to go to bed when he posted that too. You can imagine it was like pushed back by at least an hour.
Yeah, I imagine so. I wasn't going to bed anytime soon, so.
I mean, also like, I was literally like pinged in like the Korean Academy, So you know how bad that is.
Yeah, exactly. When you're pinned and just being like, hey,
it's like, hey, we need to talk about this, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm staying out.
All right, okay, all right. So last bit of news we are going to talk about today is the interview with Pharrell and Namjoon. First of all, what a combination between the two of them, because
also something coming out of left field with like no warning whatsoever, and
yes,
I'm here for it because
which I
that's gonna be a bomb collab.
So like Pharrell is releasing a new album, self-titled, with his friends of the industry, and BTS is being included on one of his songs, which I'm so excited to listen to. Like, Pharrell and BTS, are you serious?
That's insane.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so freaking good.
Kind of
I can't
like
wait.
how we reacted when we learned about My Universe, you know?
Yes, with Coldplay, or even like Megan Thee Stallion on Butter, Halsey with Boy With Love. Like, this is at the same level as all of those collabs. And we all know like how much Junie respects and appreciates Pharrell, because again, like Coldplay, he's been in the industry for a very long time,
and it's mutual. Like, they've talked about it like on the like in the interview,
yes,
like the chat that they had together. And like Pharrell was like, the first time that we met in like 2018, I was ready to collab with you guys, but I didn't want to be too aggressive.
I didn't want to be that guy. I think also, you know, unfortunately, as much as like we love BTS's ARMY, I feel like for an artist trying to collab with BTS, it can be very intimidating. And I think like, you know, I think Pharrell, when he was
like why
talking about that,
like when collabs are happening, you don't really know until like a week before it comes out, or like something like that, or like really close to release.
Yeah, because I get it. Like, we can be very intimidating because we are very protective and very particular about the people who get to collab with BTS. As we know from experience, there are just some artists who
we have at least one song in our minds right now.
Correct. Yes. Yep. And
it's probably all the same one.
Probably. Likely. You know, but I but I think Pharrell, like, being that
this is so fucking sweet.
It's so sweet. And you know, Junie of course is a huge fan, so the questions that he was asking were very like ones that Pharrell hasn't been asked before, which he was very impressed with. And I'm like, yeah, Namjoon loves you, first of all, but also
Jin hates him because he's so smart. So
yeah, that's exactly, it makes sense. I really am intrigued by like even Namjoon saying like, I'm a human, I get really nervous and sometimes I get depressed by and even get swallowed by all the energies, but I try to deal with it because I love music. That is such a Namjoon thing to say.
Sorry.
And I love the respect between the two artists.
And they have like very similar energies too.
They do, and very similar like, you know, ways that they've sort of navigated the industry, because Pharrell has had very similar experiences to BTS. I feel like Coldplay also like has had very similar experience to BTS, with people not taking them seriously, people taking advantage of them. And Pharrell is no different. I feel like, you know, first of all, if you don't know who Pharrell is, what are you doing? Like, he's like an icon in the industry.
Everyone knows the song Happy, and if you don't, where have you been?
Yeah, also like, it's not just the fact that he like makes his own music, but he also is a massive producer in the industry and has done a ton of work, like a lot, and he's seen and done some things like that we probably don't even realize yet are coming. Like, he's that prominent in the industry, and he's gone through a lot as an artist.
He's been like on a lot of work that you would probably not realize that he's worked on.
He's huge. And so to have like this really open and honest conversation with the two of them was like kind of surprising in a way because they're so similar. And we got to like discover that through the interview of like how similar they really are.
Yeah.
Because both of them are extremely intelligent. Like obviously we know Junie is, but Pharell is also very intelligent as a person. And I love this like honest conversation between the two of them. And I'm kind of glad that Rolling Stone was the one to like, you know, host this like interview with the two of them, because I feel like they are probably one of the better magazines to have this interview with.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Mhm.
Like they were the best choice for this. I could think of like a couple of others that would not do as good of a job as they did. But it was like such a shock and surprise because like it literally dropped and we were all just like panicking. We were like, what is going on? Pharrell and Namjoon. Oh my God.
What is going on?
Ah.
They're a mess.
Yeah. But again, like definitely I will leave the link to the interview down below. There's a transcripted version and then also the video version.
It is very worth a watch.
Yes. And it's really interesting, like just like listen to the words that they're saying because it's really important. And you know what, I love the ending of this because it's like Namjoon says no nerves and then Pharrell says no nerves, just stay along for the ride, just keep going, and Namjoon says cruising.
I need to come back to that Yoongi photo real quick because I was just shared this tweet and I think it's worth a read.
Okay.
BTS told us that they wanted to explore what they wanted to do and their individuality for chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Yoongi has decided that he wants to do his best to be a problem.
True. True.
So,
True. But yeah, definitely go and see that. I know that they mentioned the collab. They didn't say when it was coming out.
Yeah.
So
but I'm excited.
Yeah.
As always.
And Namjoon said he is like about 90% done his album as well. So we'll probably be getting that likely by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Speculation is towards the end of this month. But it is speculation.
Yes, and Hybe didn't Big Hit didn't confirm nor deny those things. They didn't really say anything about it. They just said that it's coming and that's it.
They're just like, you do you, I guess.
Yeah, I know that there's like a lot of speculation when it comes to the members like releasing their albums, but I would say really be cautious with your expectation of that.
Oh yeah.
Because
like take those speculations with a grain of salt because until we get like an official statement, it is not true.
No. And I don't ever listen to any other media except when it comes to Big Hit or Hybe. They're the only ones who can confirm or deny.
Sometimes I listen to ARMY just to clown myself a little bit because we
love clownery. Listen, theories are totally fine. Yeah. I'm just saying like
theories and speculation, but don't take them to heart.
Don't take them to heart, and also don't like follow things like the K-pop like trend news or whatever, or there's like a couple of other ones that are just like not worth to follow because they really don't know what they're talking about and they're just like they just like follow artists around and like like leave them alone. Like just like it's fine.
Not worth.
It's not worth it. Like just it's really not. So that would be my suggestion.
Yeah. Are you ready to head into artist shout out?
Yeah.
So my artist this week is, I'm probably gonna butcher this, but Puik_B on Instagram. They have like this like realistic but also like cartoony kind of.
Oh, I've definitely seen them before on TikTok.
You have, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And they also have a webtoon series, so.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah, so they're really freaking talented, and I'm just like,
yes,
so they have like the more realistic version, and then you have the more cartoony one.
I love it.
It's so good. It's just so good.
Obsessed.
The colors are so vibrant and I love it.
Oh, I'm such a fan.
I was just like the Get to Come Busan one kind of showed up onto my yeah. And I
Yeah,
was just like, yeah,
I love it.
yep.
That's the one.
That's it. That's the one right there.
That's it, man. My artist this week is Shine Bright Creations. So she, of course, does a lot of pins. You know my obsession with pins.
I was gonna say, is it pins?
Of course it is. Of course it is. She does a
I need a
lot...
Christmas ornament though.
Right? Yeah, I love the Christmas ornaments. I also just love like the amount of detail that she has in these pins, but also like there's no like face details.
Yeah, that is,
you know what I mean?
That is like insane detail for a pin.
Right?
That's really impressive.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
That's pretty cool.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ships worldwide. We'd love to see it.
We love to see worldwide.
Worldwide. My shoulder worldwide.
Oh my god, I can't.
All right, songs of the week before we
go crazy. Yes, songs of the week.
So my BTS song this week, because of my MRI, is from BTS because Yoongi's scream during the MRI almost got me. And I mean, you know how obsessed I am with that song.
I do. Yeah, so... I mean, how many weeks has it been since that's been on your song of the week?
Oh, like if it's not every week, it's like every other week.
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
And my non-BTS song is Anti-Fragile by Listener FM.
I'm shocked.
If you haven't like listened to it, it's like reggaeton, like meeting K-pop.
Love it.
And the song is like really good and really addictive. And I mean, they're all like, the whole EP that they released is so addictive and they're so freaking talented.
Oh my god.
I mean, you've listened to Impurities.
I have, yeah. I get it.
It's so good.
It's catchy. It's freaking catchy.
Those are my songs this week.
I love it. So my songs, okay, so my BTS songs, there's two of them because, so if you didn't see my Instagram post, I got my third tattoo in my, I guess, 7 series that I'm doing, of BTS. So my third one is right here. And so it's the I'm Fine, Save Me anagram. So I have Save Me facing towards everybody else, and then I'm Fine facing towards myself. And I had to get this particular one because Save Me is my ARMY song. It's like a really important song to me and really meaningful. And the I'm Fine is also really meaningful because it's kind of a reminder to like, I'm fine. And it's also like an inside joke because during film school, which is where I discovered BTS and Save Me, you guys know my whole spiel of story here, but the I'm fine part, I used to say that as like a thing, like when things were not okay, I was like, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's the normal thing.
That's like, yeah, that was my default in film school. And there was my 2 other best friends who I met in film school. It was like a running joke between the 3 of us because I would say it to them and they'd be like, yeah, you're fine.
It's like, yeah, keep on lying to yourself.
Yeah, it was like, it's one of those like reassuring lies that you tell yourself in order to like get through things, which is
get through things.
It's not the greatest, but yeah, it was like, it was a whole thing. So I am so happy I was able to get it. It was also from an artist that I had been following for like a year, and she gets like certain slots that you have to like sign up for and like get in immediately, otherwise you'll like lose out on them. So I think I booked this appointment in like June.
Yeah, you booked that one like a long time
like ago. Really early.
I remember when you booked
it. Yeah. And in November, which is kind of like really, I think all of my tattoos have been in November starting from 2020.
That's kind of true, actually.
Yeah, because November 7th was like this one. And then a little bit later in November, like the 12th or 13th in 2021 was this one. And then November 3rd for this one. So they've all been in November. November's the month, apparently.
I guess.
And my non-BTS song, this came across my TikTok, and then I had to go and listen to the whole thing because TikToks aren't out long enough for me to enjoy music. And to be honest, I just want it to be summer again. So it's Our Summer by TXT. If you don't know that song, also just like go and listen to the acoustic version because god damn it.
I'm just like, just go listen to TXT.
Just go listen to TXT. Stream TXT for
TXT.
Clear skin and good health.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, those are my songs this week. That was a long explanation for like no reason, but
I need to share something to brighten everyone's day. Where is it? Shouldn't be that far. Okay, there it is. Let me restart it. If you're having a bad day, remember Yeonjun once said, there you go. If you were having a bad day, now you're having a great one.
Now you're having a great day.
Because Yeonjun skirted at you.
Skirt, skirt.
Skirt, skirt. But also before we close this up, it is officially November. Remember, November is Diabetes Awareness Month. And so just like last year, we're not going to do like the stories this year, but if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask and we'll be happy to respond. As a type 1 diabetic myself, it's just having a brother being type 1 diabetic as well. And so I just wanted to mention it because, I mean, I feel like it's a very important month for the both of us. And so, just wanted to mention that before we close off this week's episode.
Yes.
But as usual, we have a new episode coming out every Thursday and a new clip coming out every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST. You can also listen to us on the go, basically on any app where you will listen to your podcasts on the go. You can also find us on our social medias at Army ThinkTank or at Army ThinkTank Podcast. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. On that note,
have a good week.
And we'll see you guys next Thursday.
See you next Thursday.